Stock car racing came to Britain from America 7 years ago. Is it a genuine sport or just an infantile craze? Unlike ordinary motor racing, it doesn't contribute to motor car manufacturing. Perhaps it's simply an outlet for drivers who get too much of this. But one thing is certain. The 1,000-odd stock car enthusiasts in Britain should never run short of raw material. They build their cars from a variety of parts, all of which can be picked up pretty cheaply. A powerful 6 or 8-cylinder engine can be got for about £30. Drivers are skilled mechanics, and by doing their own work, a car can cost them as little as £60. 16-year-old Alan Wardropper, who works in his father's Ipswich garage, is too young to drive on the road. But already he's one of Britain's top 10 stock drivers. So is his father too. "33-year-old Johnny Bryce, an ex-500cc motor racing driver and Kent pig farmer, is today's world champion stock car driver. Such top-flight drivers can gross about £2,000 a year from their sport, but much of this goes on their cars and expenses, for the 100-odd weekend meetings during the summer are scattered all over the country. Another farmer driver is Johnny Swift of Shepshed, Leicestershire. Racing for 4 years now, Johnny is still a white top, or 4th grade driver. But as he says, I get a lot of fun out of it. Shepshed has 3 other drivers, and at weekends they set off in convoy for the meet, usually either sleeping in or under their lorries. The cars stream into the pits at the track well before time, for there's plenty of work to be done. Tyres are stripped at the rate of 2 a race, so wheels have to be changed. Hairdresser's model, Mrs. Betty Mason from Chichester, is her husband's mechanic. As the work goes on, the official Board of Control scrutineer checks all cars and driver's safety harness, which must be fastened to the floor, not to the seat. Bumpers of regulation size must not protrude beyond the tyres. Warnings are issued. A car not up to regulations is barred. At the Brayfield, Northamptonshire track, it's an afternoon meet, and the girls turn up to cheer on their favourites. Drivers get a minimum £3 starting money, £10 for a win. There'll be as many as 40 cars at the meeting, 20 in a race. They do one rolling lap, the field in handicap order. The white tops lead, yellow, blue, and then the star drivers, red tops at the back. They're all ready now, and they're off. And so is someone's wheel. The first bend is murder. It's every man for himself. Get out of the way. Shortcuts inside the barrels are against the rules. If you get forced off the track, you must get on again as quickly as possible. They're really away now. Some have got clear, others are back there trying to decide which way they're supposed to be going. loose ones keeping on the outside. The fast boys want the inside. Someone's having tyre trouble. Stop? Not on your Nelly. What's a tyre here or there? This is a 20-lap contest, about 8 miles, if you keep going the right way, that is. He's going steady. You're allowed to do anything to the car in front of you except ram him on the inside so that he shoots into the spectator's fence. Look out, he's after you. The field's been cleaned out now and the red tops are setting the pace. Move over. 75 miles per hour on the straights, 40 round the bends. They get bunched up again at the corners and bang, someone's in trouble. Hey, 73, you can't do that. The barrels take a pasting, and with wrecks everywhere, things get a bit tricky. Cornering, this is how to do it. Whoops-a-daisy. No wonder those chassis have to be reinforced. The red tops have lapped what's left of the field by now, and soon it's the finish for those who survived this race of crashes, bangs and whops. Breakdown lorries sort out the pile-ups. The track must be cleared for the next event. To the majority of drivers, stock car racing is a highly competitive sport. To a few, it's a smashing craze.